I would say that I was doing videos only when I needed to, not consistently. And that really was a bit of a missed opportunity as well, for example. So anyway, 2 years ago, fast forward 2 years ago, I then got this email from YouTube saying, you know, you can become monetized when you're at this level. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. Sorry, 2 years ago, sorry. I'm going to give it a go. But it wasn't until this year, because, you know, life happened and I had a bereavement, lost my twin brother in 2023, for example. So I was kind of a bit lost, for example. But it wasn't until this year, around about August, when I came back, I was like, right, I'm going to get monetized. So then I did all the paperwork that I needed to do, and I became monetized. And the first month I got a check for £100, for example. That was in November. Then December, I got when I say a check, they paid it into my bank account. I'm old school, so do forgive me sometimes. I will say things like check, meaning money, for example, but they paid into my bank. And then, December, I got another payment of £100 in my bank. And they send you an email as well. And I was like, oh, this does work. So then you see me here, I'm actually on a mission because I want to show you that you can do it. And I also want to show my clients that this can be done, because I know it can be done because I was doing it in 2013, but for my own business. And then I would do it for like 6 weeks and then stop because I'd got enough clients, for example. But if you do this consistently as a home care agency, and back then when I had my home care agency, I would do blogs. You know, WordPress, you all know WordPress, websites. I would do blogs, for example, and I would type up, you know, say 400,000 words, for example, about the services that I provide, etc. as an agency, for example. You can do the same with YouTube, and you've got so much opportunity here that it would be a complete waste of your business for you not to use this platform, YouTube, to promote your business, for example. Now imagine you could do videos daily, or even just once a week is enough. People are doing well doing once a week, and they're monetized, and they're getting a check. Well, they're getting it paid into their bank. For example, on the 21st of each month, you get paid. And then you've also got your business as well that you're getting appointments for example. So basically, YouTube can be used to pay your bills. It can be used to pay your bills at home or your bills for your business, for example. You could do, you know, a YouTube page for your personal, YouTube page for your business, for example. It really does work. I've been doing lots of videos, so my views are like 500. I've got multiple videos going on, you can see from my page, for example, but it's about 500 views a day. I've increased it to from when I became monetized from the end of October, for example. So imagine what can happen when you do it in that way, because I was getting 100 for less, for example, just a little bit, you know, less views, for example. But I do have like over 2,000 videos, and I've still got to turn on the ads for it as well, because some of it is private. and I won't, obviously that's private and it's a paid product, for example, but I'm here to show you how to do it for free, how to promote your business for free. Or you can just talk about your day in life. You can do that so easily. For example, I won't say so easily, because not everyone can just snap into it. I mean, I've been talking for a long time, and if you've known me for years, you know I can talk for England. You know, I can just rabbit on big time. But you can do it. If you don't want to show your face, just turn the camera away from your face and then just talk. You can just talk, or you can use AI if you want to use AI. You can see the AI videos already, can't you? Where it looks like a person, but really it's well, it is the person, but it's AI kind of thing. And you can actually there's this new thing that's out in America where it's called dubbing. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen how it works. For example, where it's you. So imagine me sitting here talking to you, but I'm talking in a different language. You can talk in any language around the world. You just choose it and you just press a button and done. How amazing is that? That's what Mr. Beast does. He doesn't press a button. He probably does now. But before that, he had to have interpreters that would talk for him, and he would do his videos, for example, and then it'll be in a different language, would come out voice-wise, but it would sound like his voice, for example. Isn't that amazing? Wow, we are in a whole different ball game here. It's like I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers, small YouTubers. I'm a small YouTuber. You might see that I've got 35,000, but I am a small YouTuber. I don't have thousands of views a day. I don't, because I've been focusing on my businesses and using YouTube for web classes, using YouTube for class settings, group coaching, for example, using YouTube for my digital products that I've recorded, and then my clients have access to it. So I've just been focusing on that side of things and not using the whole brain of YouTube, because it is huge. There's so many things to it that you can actually benefit from as a YouTuber or as a business owner. And you imagine getting 10 leads a week by you talking about your business, by you talking about your care agency, whereby one week you could talk about the company, you could talk about the location. What locations do you cover? You can be talking about the services that you offer, and why should someone use you one week, for example, and not another agency? Why are you so different? What specialisms do you do? And what does your agency do during the day? What is the day in life that your agency does? In a way that you're not revealing confidential information, for example. People will get to know you, clients, your potential clients will get to know you. Whether you're doing a YouTube channel or whether you're doing a care agency or whatever type of business that you're doing, YouTube is where you need to be, because it's the ultimate place for you to be found, because of the algorithm. Yes, you got to use keywords and be consistent, you know, because if you're not consistent, like how I wasn't consistent, I've only been consistent, this is my 3rd month that I'm being consistent every day, consistent, or even weekly. I wasn't even weekly consistent or quarterly consistent. I'd be doing a video whenever I've got a challenge. I'll be like, yeah, let's do a challenge, and I'll get online, for example. And then it'd be like 3-4 months, well, it's like crickets for YouTube. I'm not there, and then it's like, oh, Christine's back again. Okay, what's she doing now? And then I do another like web class, for example, or I do like you see me do these events, for example, but I wasn't consistent before. Now I am consistent because I know the huge potential that YouTube has given me and given to you as well. If you're on here, that means you've got a YouTube channel. So why are you not monetizing? If you are monetizing, are you being consistent? And what is your subject? What is your subject that's making you relatable to people, for example? So I'm going to dive into this a bit more, and I hope that you'll be able to stay to the end, because I'd love for you to be able to do that. So you can do this for free, okay? And the step-by-step guide is that, you know, just imagine, right, that you've got this powerful marketing machine like Google, and this can grow your care agency to another level without you spending a penny. So let's look at this. I want you to think about this. Did you know that YouTube can help you grow your care agency faster than the traditional ads, and for free? Did you know that? I didn't know that. I would have done it years ago. I really would have done. It's only because when I started doing coaching, I was like, let me get a YouTube channel. That's when the ball dropped for me, for example. So it's cost effective. It doesn't cost you anything apart from your time to sit here and talk and to set up. Maybe if the room is dark, you might want to have lights. Like I've got lights, for example, pointing. I don't know if no, I can't move that one. So I've got a light there pointing towards me, for example. I've got my overhead light. I've got a light there, for example. Now I can put on more lights if I want to, but I don't want it to reflect too much on my glasses. Yeah, because otherwise that shows up. Okay, but when you're doing videos, and if you can do videos weekly, it will build trust with your audience, i.e.